this, and he's like, it's the moment. Yeah, that's the moment.
Going from sitting alone in a room, writing a song by yourself and just crafting that song and working on the idea and taking that project from start to finish, going from there to the point where you're playing that song in front of hundreds of people, and later to the point where those people are singing the words back to you that you wrote, alone in a room trying to express whatever idea was coming to mind at the time, is an experience that's almost indescribable to be a part of. And for me and for us, for this band, we don't want to be on a stage presenting ourselves, presenting our music to people. It's not about presentation for us. It's about having an experience together with a crowd of people and kind of bringing people in to this light, this joy that we call making music.
Oh my, buy you punch, smell of magnolia, bring it to your name. Got dogs in the cage and women, Spanish mom singing from a big old tree. Oh my, buy you punch, smell of magnolia, bring it to your name. Got dogs in the cage and women, Spanish mom singing from a big old. Well, I gotta get back to Bayou Country, smell of magnolia, bring it to your knee. Got dogs in Cajun women, Spanish mom singing from a big old tree. I gotta get back to Bayou Country, smell of magnolia, bring it to your knee. Got dogs in Cajun women, Spanish mom singing from a big old tree.
Adam, what is your least favorite part playing in a band?
Whoa, that's a good question. That's a good beginning question.
Thank you. About him. What do you think?
Adam's a cool guy, man. He's, what can I say? He's a great guitar player.
Great guitar player. He gets in the zone. Like when he's playing, he's got like a Jimi Hendrix solo. He's just like, like.
Adam really has a lot of the same influences that I have, and we mesh really well with our understandings of where our songs are going. Sometimes, a lot of the time, I bring songs to the table. I'll write a song all the way through verse, chorus, guitar solo, bridge, chorus, and that's the song. And I bring it to Adam, and Adam will just take it somewhere else that I never saw coming. And when we go into our kind of longer, when we start doing our improvs and our jams on a lot of our songs, watching Adam and the space that he takes and the space that who will lead the rest of the band into is really cool. And I feel like I really understand where he's going a lot of the time, and speaking the same language, having that musical conversation with somebody and really understanding what they're trying to say musically and where they're going is really valuable, and it's a really valuable, amazing asset to have in the band. So
It's just so natural. It's effortless, his playing, and and he's a real like old soul.
The feeling of a feline on my
When there's a crowd there and they're all into it, everything flows and there's participation. There's like the energy is cycling through. You know, it's going to them and it's coming back to us, and it's just kind of the momentum is there already. So we don't have to really try to nail it every single second. It just happens naturally.
Matt Hepburn on the drums has just more energy than a baby that smokes crack. Not that I condone baby smoking crack, I just think that the enthusiasm that Matt brings to the table, I just don't know how he does it. He never stops.
What's cool about Matt Hepburn is that he comes from first a jazz background in drumming, and then a punk background.
I was watching this movie called SLC Punk one day, and in the end of the movie, Matt Lillard's character, he just wants to be a punk his whole life, and he thinks that'll get him through his whole life, just being an anarchist and a punk. And then instead of going to Harvard Law School where he has all these opportunities, and in the end of the movie, he realizes that like he can't be stupid his whole life. He has to actually do something. And I just had this epiphany where I was like, I need to go try to be a musician, like actually try to be a musician, like a real musician. So I came here, came to Los Angeles.
On stage, like he's conscious of the fact that I'm filming, and he'll see me filming him in particular, and he'll like put on a funny face, or he'll do some kind of gesture.
And Nick is just Nick.
Yeah, probably.
I've never seen myself being interviewed.
Here, right here. I think he comes from some alternate dimension that is between the Twilight Zone and Middle Earth.
Like Nick, you know, gets up in the morning and he just is who he is, and he shows up at the gig and he's not trying to impress anybody.
We were all talking about it today.
The first set I wasn't on the first set. But he does. I mean, his man, some of the stuff he plays, where his head is at, sometimes is like on in another place.
Nick is channeling something from somewhere else, for sure.
It like was over before it started. The horns have been like a constantly revolving thing.
I love it. I think if you have a brass section and they're still, then you've really fucked up.
Back in Troy and I have been friends since like high school, middle school, elementary school even. I think we knew each other when we were kids. We played a lot of jazz together. We played in the bands at school, and he's a great trumpet player. He's not just a great trumpet player, but he's got a real intellect. This is Ben. He's our saxophone player. Ben and I have been friends
since second grade.
Since second grade.
No, first grade, because we knew each other.
That's right.
If I have to interpret my sayings, then it would lose its meaning.
Well, Ben brought such a needed element to the group in a low end of horns. You know, the saxophone. He brings the low end, and he brings. He loosened up the whole thing.
If the horn players aren't moving around, then you're not playing funky enough. So when they are, you know you're doing a good job. So he inspires me to when I see him dance, I'm like, yes, we're doing it.
Right about now, I'd like to invite you to Mel's Diner drive-through. Fuck it.
Right now, life on the road is all about a 12-ounce burger stuffed with cheddar cheese and bacon, with sweet potato fries on the side, and a brisk iced tea. And music is kind of a part of that, I guess.
Right. What about you, Ben?
Arnold Palmer,
No,
the original.
iced tea.
Ah.
You over time.
I imagine.
He's really like.
Jesus Christ. We're about 354 miles away, and we're going to play our first acoustic show ever as a band. And I'm terrified right now because Matt's having a conference call with his work while he's driving, and also arguing with Allison. So there's about 4 things happening all at once. And then we're going about 85 miles an hour, and it's raining in pockets. Which is the worst kind of rain. In the pocket. We're in a heavy van full of dangerous equipment. And everyone's highly tired and highly caffeinated. Right. Which is a terrible combination. This is a recipe for death. So if we make it to California, God willing, it's gonna be a good show.
Well,
What are we doing now?
Going to check into the hotel.
Cool.
I just like filming things. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. jam that we did, and I also liked Downtown New Orleans is great. This is strange.
Interrupting our life.
Yeah.
Every time.
I thought you wanted it to have like a documentary kind of feel.
I do.
Yeah?
But the process of it I find to be super uncomfortable.
You're very intrusive, but I like it.
Yeah.
It's home. This is home. It's always been home for me.
Check, 1, 2.
Desperately normal life. She drinks coffee all day at work and has plans and designs to live her hopes and dreams. Her dreams are like her tax returns. She don't know what they mean. She's trapped in the system that we love so much. She knows in her heart she can change. She's wearing tie-dye on Tuesdays. She's wearing it to work while the other guys wear slacks and the other girls wear skirts. She's wearing no shoes underneath the desk, and the background on her computer is Bob Weir at his best. And everybody knows that change starts with the little things. With the little things. The little
Right there.
Are you mad at me? I was 20 feet away from you.
We're gonna hit you now.
Jesus.
Stop looking at us.
This is hard.
She plans trips without warning, and she looks beautiful in the morning. Knows every single word to every Grateful Dead song. Seen Fish like 20 times, and she always sings along. She's leaving the system that we love so much. She knows in her heart she can change. She's wearing tie-dye on Tuesdays. She's wearing it to work while the other guys wear slacks and the other girls wear skirts. She's wearing no shoes underneath the desk, and the background on her computer is Bob Weir at his best. And everybody knows that change starts with the little things. With the little things.
No.
Buddy.
Cares!
Question mark?
No.
Buddy.
Care.
Well, I think it's an irony because it seems like so many people do care. We care.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Care? Nobody does.
Nobody really cares.
Nobody cares.
I absolutely hate it. It's everything that's wrong with the world, but more than that, America, the United States of America. Just look around you.
There's just so much superficial bullshit in this world.
This This is it.
Let's do so.
Okay, substance. What are we talking about? Well, today we have done 6 tracks in about 6 hours because we're pretty good. New studio record that we're doing, same title, Nobody Cares. We're doing it at Milagro Art Center Studio with Dylan Ludwig on the board doing the engineer work, and we're just so proud of this record. It's unbelievable. We set up and we played the whole thing live.
Nobody really cares, but what we're really doing is making music, and that's something that I think everybody cares about to some extent, and some people really care about it, including myself, and some of our fans really want to hear that every night. When we play, they want to hear that musical connection between each other, between the audience.
At the end of the day, it's like, I think if you're not doing something that you really care about and really love and something that really makes you happy, then what are you doing? And I think for me, a lot of it is that. A lot of it is, it doesn't matter if anybody cares.
So many people have like just this, it's like a ball and chain. The life is like a ball and chain.
You know, people are like really rude or really mean or whatever. You go through different scenarios, and at the end of the day, it's like nobody cares.
We have some really great people that come out, night after night to see us play, that make it worth it for me.
Good, bad, everything in between. We just keep on grinding.
Because I think this is the kind of band that so far has really picked up quickly and has gained a good amount of momentum very quickly, and it's my hope that Nobody Cares can capture some of that.
All we're trying to do is play music. It's not just about, is this good? It's about, we're connecting with each other as band members, and we're connecting with audiences. That's what we're doing.
Everybody cares, and in another sense, nobody cares at all.
We are a group of guys that believe in ourselves and believe in what we're doing. And nobody else necessarily gives a shit.
So when that leaves, when that part of it leaves, then the cycle has to happen between the band members, and that zaps me.
Yeah.
But we still kill it. We still.
Everybody gets carried away with their day-to-day lives and their jobs and their relationships and their bullshit and their Facebook and all this stuff, and that's part of it too. Is nobody cares. Nobody cares, and it's like, I think we spend so much time trying to please other people, and I think the heart of the message for me is please yourself, love what you do and be passionate about what you're doing, and if you're not, you don't need to be doing it. And for us, at the end of the day, if nobody cares, that's fine, because we are in love with what we do.